have a conversation.
Okay.
And it's basically, tell me whatever part you feel that I'm not like a news media trying to get like something. I'm actually want to tell your story the way you want to tell it. So tell me about what you think of Seligman, and you want to talk about the Harvey House, it's fine. If you don't, we don't need to.
I don't really know a whole lot about the Harvey House, so, I mean, I know a few people that work there.
Okay.
When my mom was younger, she knew some of the girls that worked there. One of them was Carolyn Casals, Josie, and Mary. They were the Harvey girls that worked there. And the gentleman that used to wake the guys up in the middle of the night, the railroad guys, his name was Tommy Martinez. And the other lady, her name was Mary Guess. And these guys were the call people. So they would go and wake the railroaders up for them to get up and get on the train and leave for the night. And then they'd come back in the morning and do certain things, So that's what they did.
So, but the Harvey House was like you could get a meal there, and the train would come in, and it was rotating, and the Harvey girls were actually waitresses.
Right. Yes, and it was a full service bar there too. So, yes, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful place, especially the backdrop of the bar. Had the old maple bar scene in the back. It was beautiful. I wish they wouldn't have tore it down.
Now, Harvey had the vision that he was like, we take this for granted today, but I guess there were no women waitresses?
No.
So tell me a little bit about that.
You know what? There was not very many women waitresses. They were mostly men, so, but the Harvey House there, they had a few of them that they considered their Harvey girls, so. But I don't know a whole lot of them, and I don't know how many there were, but I just know the ones that my mom had told me about. So, yeah.
Yeah, because what I was reading was one day he got mad that the guys weren't getting the work done, and he told his managers to bring in women.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty good story.
Yeah. And actually, when my server here, Ashley, her grandmother owned the Copper Cart restaurant. And all of the railroaders went to that restaurant in the mornings. So when they would get up in the morning, they would go to that restaurant and have breakfast. And her grandma owned that. And her daughters worked in there, her grandkids worked in there. And then eventually when her mom decided she didn't want to do that no more, her mom decided to take it over and start doing the restaurant herself. But in '78, that's when we just completely lost the railroaders, the Interstate 40. So we didn't have a whole lot in here. They bypassed us in '78 in here.
Was it I've heard it's a very dramatic drop off that one day.
Yes. Yeah. When they opened that freeway up, it was like a ghost town here.
And just like they opened it at 2:30 in the afternoon, in the morning at 9,000 cars a day, they open it up and it's like done.
Yep. That's how it was. So.
But now you've got great food here.
Yes.
You've got I've eaten I've had your steak and your ribs. What is you've got a great chef.
Yes.
Is that you?
Yes, that is me. Mostly all of our stuff, like our ribs and stuff like that, we do in the back, pre-make it, get it ready for the kitchen at night. But mostly my specials are Mexican food, or like today we have our Navajo tacos on a special. So that's pretty much my specialty that I make in here. So.
And anything special about the barbecue sauce? My grandfather was proud of his barbecue sauce. He had an Italian restaurant, but he had barbecue.
Yes.
And your barbecue is fabulous.
Yes. No, nothing very special about it. I mean, it's just our little secret that we have in there, and I'm not giving that secret away.
I'll turn the camera off. You sure?
Yes. I'm positive.
Okay. And then the phrase you have here is, you grill it, you kill it, we grill it.
Correct.
Tell me that history.
Well, there was a gentleman that came through here when we decided we wanted to open a restaurant here. He gave us an idea of naming it the Roadkill Cafe. Well, when my father-in-law approached us about it, and we're like, no, we're not naming it the Roadkill Cafe. Do you think people aren't going to stop, And then the guy kept pressuring us, asking us, please, let's do this. Let's try it,
coming up with that.
Yeah. And it was great. It was like, man, I think we could do this. Well, then when me and my husband went on vacation, we had ran into a little store down in Hurricane, Utah, and come across some Roadkill shirts. And that's when we started buying our Roadkill shirts from this lady. And then several years we had the Roadkill menus. And then right after that, shortly after that, my sister-in-law came out with the Buzzard shirt. And that is really popular now. So that's our slogan for the Roadkill shirt. So, and that's going to be our sign pretty soon. So
now, in early days, though, did people grill their own?
Yes,
Can
they
you tell
did.
me a little bit about that?
When we opened it up in '97, it was a grill your own steakhouse, and the only thing we had on the menu was half-pound burgers, ribs, and steaks. We had ranch beans, baked potatoes and French fries, and then we had a salad bar. And there wasn't very many items on there. Actually, we have a menu of the original one that we had. So if you want to take a picture of that, you can, and put it in there, because I mean, we grew into 6 or 7 items, and now we're a full-service bar and a restaurant also. So it's great.
Great. And then the fun run starts here?
Yes.
Tell me what happens at that.
The fun run starts here in the end of April, and it goes until Sunday, and it starts here, and it goes all the way to Topot, California. Here we have hundreds of people coming here. Driving their old cars. They all leave here on Saturday morning, go down Route 66. But we meet a lot of interesting people here. A lot of very interesting people. Beautiful cars they have. So, yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Anything you want to add?
Yes, we add about Ron when he come up with the slogan and budget, because that wasn't my idea. Once they wrote that, once Dad and him were doing that, I was thinking, oh, we can make t-shirts out of that. But that's what really helped us with.
I can't remember Ron coming in here and doing the buzzard, Debbie.
Yeah, he did the buzzard and the slogan for us.
Did he?
And Cindy's still repping for us. That's what I'm telling you about, Charles. It's all family. His father still reps for us. Him and my dad were good friends. But it was like starting the Roadkill menu and stuff was great on that part, but adding our own touch on it really helped our family as far as putting us out there and letting people know that our next menu is our menu our menu shirt is the menu we have now.
Yeah, Debbie, where is that menu?
It's hanging on the wall.
Yeah, you can take a picture of that.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I think I have it already.
Yeah.